What's up, guys? Here we're just hanging in the villager trading post. Actually, I did manage to get a lot of my villagers up to master, like this farmer. I even have the chance to get some cake. I think I did actually get cookies. As you can see, I already have some cake on me. Now I can get golden carrots. Yay me. Now it's getting on nighttime. But that's only a few of them. Oh, and something cool I have to show you. I don't know who that cat is and how he got in here. But I got another cat who I'm thinking about naming Peach. She kind of reminds me of the cats from Cat Dog, but they didn't have a name. It's just cat and dog. So I'm gonna go with Peach. And then this is Mason, who is kind of like the protector of the villager trading post. So I have him living here, and now he'll be accompanied by his girlfriend Peach. And look who they gave me. This little tiny baby. It's adorable. Oh my god. My ovaries are all exploding. I'm just kidding. Oh man, it's late. No, yeah, they gave me a little baby. I don't know what to name him. Fuzz? Fuzz! Your name will be Fuzz. Now, I'm not sure if I want Fuzz to live in the house with me or be out here with his parents. Not really sure on that. I don't know where that other cat went. I guess he left. I have to get a name tag. Oh wait, don't I have a name tag? I do. Peach will get her name. Okay, so I think I want to build this one first. Yeah, I laid down these dirt blocks just to get kind of like an idea of maybe what size I was gonna go for. I kind of want to not fill out, but kind of use as much of this space over here that I have. So actually, let's put down this bunch of stuff that I have on me. I brought glass blocks too as well, just to do the windows. I am actually going to turn them into glass panes instead. Let's make some wood. I think I will do cobblestone pillars. Cobblestone pillars. And then maybe like some spruce slabs. For the ceiling. So let's put these in. I'm thinking I'm gonna start right here. Alright guys, so after a hell of a lot of debating, this is what I have come up with for the house. I did switch out the cobblestone for stone bricks because after staring at the cobblestone compared with the stripped oak and the spruce, it just wasn't working for me. Not like it usually does, because I'm always the one, well, to me, to use cobblestone if I can. So I wasn't feeling the cobblestone look. So the stone brick, I mean, it looks great. Like I am loving this. And at first these were stripped. I was actually thinking about stripped for the entire thing. I didn't actually put it down because I didn't want to waste all of the oak. I did actually put this wall as stripped, but then I took it down. I got rid of it over there. And then I went back to get some more oak, which I have sitting over in that chest near the barn, the lovely lady barn. um, but yeah, stripped oak wasn't working for me, so I just went with the regular oak logs with the spruce, and I think this actually is working well for me. I did create this kind of like little overhang in here. I'll show you inside. Let me make some glass panes first. That's enough. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like inside. Actually, let me put some... I didn't actually bother to put any torches down while I was working because I was making sure to do this all in the daytime. So I wasn't particularly all that worried. But now let me just throw these suckers down. I think it looks really good in here. I don't have any ideas yet as far as what I want the interior space to look like. I know I want more than one villager living in here. I'm just not sure how I want the layout to go. I know I want carpets. I definitely want to have some bookshelves in here because I feel like as a retiree you're going to want to read, you know, hang out and all that loveliness. So I mean, no one's moving in here yet, so I have time to think through this, you know, interior design. Let me show you the patio, which looks great. At first I was thinking of fences, just like regular oak fences, but they weren't, I don't know, they just weren't doing it for me. So I have never really used walls like these. I mean, walls like this, do this type of thing. So this actually works really well. I mean, this looks so good. You know, I put spruce logs along it, and then these are birch planks, which luckily I had some birch over there. I brought over here. I made some planks. Um, these aren't planks, but these are planks. I had to remember. I think I will switch the torches out for lanterns. I want to do kind of like this cool little lighting out here just for like when they hang out. I also want to create... Oh, my mouse is doing that stupid thing that it's been doing. I need to get a new mouse. I have been neglecting. So I want to create kind of like these like lounge chairs. Yeah, like that for like the retirees to kind of just like hang out on, get some sun, enjoy the view, looking at all these people work their little butts off. Yeah, I think that looks... I mean, if we could put things at an angle in Minecraft, I would have them pointing like this way rather than like straight on. But I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. Yeah. I mean, should I put, what are they called? Item frames? Is it item frames or... No, it's just item frames. Yeah, I guess item frames would look good as kind of like an armrest. I'm not really sure on that yet. I don't have any on me, so I'd have to go make some. But yeah, I think... Do I have any more? No. I could also switch it out and use like stone. Oh, I need a new mouse. This is annoying the hell out of me. I don't even know what the problem is. I've tried disconnecting it, reconnecting it, but it's like all of a sudden this thing is just like, nah, I don't want to work anymore. I don't think I even had it for that long, which is the weird part. Yeah, kind of like lounge chairs. You can sit out here, relax, look at the sun. Yeah, it looks good. Oh man, I can't wait to like fully finish this thing. But for now, the build is up. This is first of 3. So let's move on to the next one. I closed it on myself. Which will be right over here. So I'm going to, of course, mimic this same thing, except for this house, it's going to be 2-story with a balcony, is what I'm thinking. Now, originally I was going to put a front porch on this one, but since I gave this, I might still change that and have like the villagers come up like this, I like put a stair here and then have them just come up, and here's the porch, and then like here's the door. I might change it to that later on, but just to keep things moving along, I'm just gonna do this house and then get to the windmill, and then if I have time, I'll probably put the porch in and let you guys see what it looks like. But I'm gonna start on that house because it's gonna take me a while. This one definitely took me a minute, because I was so back and forth with the cobblestone look. I was like, it works, but then no, it doesn't work, but then it works, but then it doesn't work. It's not fun. But okay, I didn't mean to do that. But let's move on, shall we? Alright guys, we are back for house number 2, and this is what I came up with. It is a 2-story house. It has a nice, basically front porch with a pretty cool looking balcony. Um, So of course I went with the same layout as house number 1. I didn't do the stripped oak around the front door only because, well, there really wasn't a reason. I just didn't actually think about it until later. I kind of like this look better, um, because this is kind of like 3, and I didn't just want to have one door. So I put 2, and I didn't do the stripped oak thing because I completely forgot about it, but it's okay. It looks good without it. Um, so this first part was actually pretty blank, without these. So I stuck these slabs here with these upside down stairs just to kind of like break it up, because it was looking a little flat, you know? That's what she said. Um, this front porch though, I am loving it. It is pretty much the exact same as the balcony over in the first house. So I'm gonna do probably the same stairs. I mean, not stairs, but the same like seat, pointing that way. Um, yeah, I have enough light. I'm gonna leave the torches because I have a lantern right there above the door, so that's more than good enough actually. So here is the first layer, or the first floor. Why did I say layer? What, what the hell? Here's the first floor of the second house, and it's pretty good. It's pretty spacious. I like it. You know, at least 1 or 2 beds in here. I learned in my previous world that putting a bed directly next to like a wall, like putting it right here, usually ends with the villager or yourself spawning outside of the wall. Now, I'm not really sure why, but it does that. And it's kind of annoying. I don't know. So I kind of have to like maneuver to put the beds not like up against any of these walls. But either way, it looks good in here. And here's the stairs going to the second floor. And again, it's pretty spacious. You got the windows. Again, we're seeing out over everything. I mean, you can see Spidey over here. Look at him. He looks awesome. I didn't realize how high that iron farm is. Iron Golem farm is. That's actually pretty cool. Oh man. Okay. Here's the door leading out to the balcony. There's a creeper up in that tree over there. I can get so distracted sometimes. Yeah, anyway. Here is the balcony, and this looks really, I mean, this view, like, guys, this is beautiful. Look at this. Man, there's a lot of creepers down there. That's a little, why, what? Alright, I'm gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Let's see if I can shoot that guy. Oh, what? Yeah, gotcha. He actually thinks he can shoot me from all the way over. Yeah, you died, bro. Boom. Anyway, this balcony has kind of like a little step down, but you can still, really, dude, you're on my house, bro? Come on, get out of here. But you can still see enough. I mean, the villagers can't jump over, so, they're safe if they don't act like idiots, which they normally do. So there's really no saving from that. As you can see, I've actually started. Let's actually get inside. I don't want anything attacking me. Not in the mood. Not in the mood. But yeah, here's the windmill, and of course, I already told you the fan's not on it. But basically, it's just stone, spruce, logs, planks, more stone, fences, and all that loveliness. Now, this, I mean, yeah, I guess it works for me. I'm not going to spend a hell of a lot of time in here. I put a fence gate here just to keep the villagers out because I am actually going to use this. I know I said it in an earlier episode, but this windmill will kind of be like will have a secret entrance to get out of the village without having to go all the way to the front door or the front gate. And basically, it's going to go down under the wall and on the other side, which will actually be another path to get to the turtles, who we will be checking up on at the end of this episode again, because I have spent quite a lot of time in the game, so hopefully at least one of them has hatched. I mean, all my frickin' fingers, all 10 of them are crossed that at least one has hatched, hoping. Alright guys, so here we are back in the camera account just to get a better all-around look. Hey look, there's me. And there's Fuzz! Okay, so here's the first house. You already know what pretty much it looks like, but let's just get like a whole look around it. I'm really glad I went with the spruce logs as far as the base of the patio for this house. I think it really looks good, and it definitely just keeps with the aesthetic of the house. And here's the back house. Here's that little one-off I didn't want to make it completely square, so I kind of wanted to go with a little bit of the terrain over here, which was that little one-off piece right there. But I think it looks amazing, and I probably won't decorate these just yet because they won't actually be populated. I might come up with some type of idea of what I really want these to look like on the inside, especially this one. There's going to be more than one villager living in here, so I definitely need to come up with something. So moving over to the second house, which is a 2-story with this huge, beautiful porch out here. It looks great. Of course, the first floor, kind of small, but with the number, I think there's definitely going to be more than like 1 or 2 villagers living in here. So that's, that's there. Then the second floor looks really good, and that is how you access the balcony, which looks beautiful. I gave it a little step up just to kind of like change it up a little. I didn't really want it to be flat, just a flat single balcony. It wouldn't be boring, but it would be like, let's change it up a little, that's what I did. And I think it really adds something. And of course, I'm going to put those same chairs that I created, same like lounge chairs that I created over in the first house. I'm going to put some on the front porch and up here as well. I want to make sure I keep them far enough away from the wall so that the villagers can't jump up on the logs as well as the walls, because actually I'll probably have to show you guys when we come back in here that you can stand on these logs, but of course with walls in this game you can't jump over them. So the villagers, I just need to make sure that the chairs aren't too close that they can jump off, because they're idiots and they would do that. These are what the supports look like for the balcony. I went with the stone brick stairs because I just wanted to make sure it looked a little bit more stable than just using wood. You know, I wanted this to look like, yeah, someone put some real care into this, you know? That's on both sides. And then for the middle side, it was a struggle because this does just have this kind of like diagonal look to it. And of course, you know, in Minecraft, you can't put anything diagonal, so I came up with this, and to me, it actually looks pretty good. Um, it doesn't look like it's doing too much, but I mean, you know, from far away, it looks well enough supported, you know, no, it's not gonna fall. I also thought about putting maybe, like a long, uh, like support going all the way to the ground, but I thought that might have been doing too much because then I would have had to change up the corners as well, and I didn't really want to do that. I really like the stair look, and you know, this does actually look really good. I am gonna have to put some light down here because this casts a shadow, since this house will be moving. Um, well, once I actually start putting together the ground down here, there will be paths and there will be like lighting posts along the paths just to put more light down here. Not too much because of all the torches. Not too much of mobs spawn in here, but every so often a couple of creepers, skeleton zombies, so not too much, but you know, enough that it's kind of a nuisance, you know. But overall, these two houses look amazing, and these are definitely going to be the stepping stones as far as like the type of designs I want to use for the remaining houses to build, which it's a lot. Not to mention also decorating the ground itself, because I know I said this in the probably the first part of this village series. I want to have like a creek or some type of like river going through. Now I don't know if I wanted to go all the way through and like hit one of the walls or something like that, but I definitely want to have some type of like water in here. Maybe I'll stop it like in the middle or something, and there'll be like a little, maybe it'll add to like the fountain that I put in the middle, something like that. I'm not 100% sure on that. I do want to have a fountain, but linking it up, say there's a skeleton that's popping up over there, usually you get creepers too. They'll probably start popping up as well. But yeah, I do want a fountain, so maybe having it connect to a little river would be cool. I mean, I can try it over in my oh, I'm blanking. In my creative world, I'll try it because I'm working on some other things for some other coming up episodes over in my creative world, just to work out the mechanics and everything. But moving on right quick because it's nighttime, I do have my character on standby. They're not gonna get hurt because hopefully. But here is the windmill. I struggled for a little bit with this windmill. The look of it was just giving me a lot of trouble. I wasn't This wasn't really how I wanted it to look at first, but as I kept climbing up and building it, it started looking good here and there, but I mean, you know, sometimes things just don't really happen the way you want them to, so it's kind of like eh. I did want to use, I'm just keeping an eye out for like spiders and stuff. I did want to use stone bricks, of course, just to keep with the aesthetic, and I think I'm going to continue using stone bricks throughout the rest of these builds. So I'm thinking for another coming episode, I might need to make either a cobblestone generator or a stone generator. Probably both, actually, because I do want more cobblestone, and I might have to put like a couple of not blast furnaces, but furnaces near that cobblestone generator just to cook them up and have stone. I don't know. I'm still thinking on that. But yeah, for the wood, of course, I've said it earlier, I wanted to break it up from using spruce because that's spruce up there for the wall walkway and spruce in the houses. So yeah, I mean, it looks good. I mean, I'm happy with it, I guess. I really don't want to change it because it will take me way too long, and I kind of just need to like move along from this. I gotta keep pushing forward. Um, but as we get up, it starts to get straight to stone. The straight fences, though, I decided on that just because I wanted to add more fences, well, the fence block in it more, and I think this kind of gives it. I'm not really sure on the look, like what it gives, but to me it kind of looks pretty cool with the fences like that. I don't know. And then we go straight up into the windmill itself, which I use white wool. I use, of course, oak fences, oak planks, and I wasn't really sure on this design of the windmill itself, but after a while, it looks good. It looks good. I'm really happy with this. I know at first I was probably saying I wanted to use the windmill as kind of like my own way to keep an eye on the village, kind of like a little perch. But I think I might change that and just use, of course, the walkway as the little perch, just to keep an eye on, because I can walk around the entire village on this walkway. So it's actually probably better that I have that. Um, yeah. And from the windmill, I'm gonna make a little secret pathway in and out, probably using a trap door. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a man-made tree, at least right here. That's how I will be getting back and forth within the village from this way, because then this path will lead me straight over to the turtle habitat. So actually, let's get back to my regular account so we can start that. Okay, so here is the path. It took me a little longer because I messed up at first and had to go. I dug out further away than what I wanted, so I just had to dig back down, find the original path, which is this, and then fix it, which I did. So here it is. It's kind of short, kind of twisty. Let me start throwing some ladders up here, and here we are. Yeah, yeah, this is good. This works. Okay, I kind of want to, yeah, fill that in. Yeah, this works. Okay, so right quick, let's actually put down maybe a couple of torches just to light this area up for now. Although this has that, so let's just put some right here. I want to hurry up and make this. Ooh, I might have to go back. And make. No, that happens. Why? Why? There we go. looks a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a child put it together. I am not a child. I am a grown woman. I actually think it looks pretty well done, to be honest. I mean, I'm just kidding. The spruce, not the spruce, the oak planks, I keep forgetting that when you put them on top of things, you can't put things on top of them, or else is there that little gap, which really sucks. um, but otherwise, I mean, it looks really cool to me. Okay, guys, so I just finished in the path. Had to cut down a couple of trees, and now I'm kind of just creating a little light path, almost like, to get there. I should probably put one here instead. I'm basically just like sticking logs with torches on them along the pathway to kind of light things up. If I need to, for whatever reason, come out here at night, which hopefully, I won't do. Put one like right here. Yeah, I think that should be. I'm not trying to put them too far apart, but maybe a little. Nothing. Aw, nothing. Hopefully he didn't die. He didn't die, right? How long? I really should have looked up how long it takes for turtle eggs to crack. Oh wait, look, there's more of them. So that's pretty much the last one that needs to ooh, it's on its second hatch. Ooh. Oh, these two haven't even made it. What's this one on? Still on its first one? This one's on its first one. So how are you number two? That other one was the first one to actually start cracking. That's odd. Okay. Let's get back to the retiree homes, shall we? And my windmill looks damn cool. Oh, you know what I forgot? Is to bring the ladders over here. Dang it. I'll go get those. But for right now, let's end this and by saying adios.